losing my mind. Don't try to save me. I feel alive. My world is faster and faster. The tears and the laughter. I'm here for the ride. Yes, yes, I'm an emotional mess. Yes, but you wouldn't want me any less. Yes, 'cause you know how wild it could get. To love an emotional mess.
Oh, sup, YouTube police and their Teufel Hunden. Hey, Teufel Hunden. Well, let's all be thankful that he showed up. He's, frozen at the moment, but we still enjoyed their Teufel Hunden. And, it's probably a good thing he is frozen. I got something that'd probably be going to upset him. I've been kind of saving for.
What were you listening to, Gary?
I was listening to Emotional Mess, which is an R&B and soul. It's got kind of a funky mood to it. And the artist is Amy Lynn and Honeymen.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Ruby. Hey, Jack. Hey, El Cap Addict.
Yeah. Well, I figured he must like hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like hats. Hey, KK's Travel and Adventure Vlogs. Carrie Leonard. There. That's it. I'm caught up.
Excellent. KK's, Carrie, Jack, Ruby, Peter,
Rebecca.
And Rebecca.
She's lurking.
Hey. Well, hey, she's welcome here anytime.
All right. Can I go back to bed now?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. I had to take a nap, so I'd be up this late.
Well, I'm sorry you ain't been getting much sleep lately. I really am. I do have some information, that may upset you, may not.
What?
Well, I don't know if you want to hear it. After all, you had a really, rough day yesterday.
Well, you want me to leave so I can?
No, I ain't gonna share it. Not unless you really think you can handle it. I just don't know. I don't know how.
I can handle anything, Gary.
Oh, okay. By the way, I came up with like 4 things. That rules as far as diet is concerned. Although I can only think of 2 of them at the moment. Would you like to know those?
Why didn't you write them down? Why don't you stick to one thing at a time? What was the first thing you were going to say? What's going to upset me?
Well, it has to do with my diet.
That's going to upset me?
Yeah, you tend to. Hey, good to see you, Coyote.
Hey, Squid.
Well, you tend to get upset when I drop weight.
What?
I ain't figured that out yet.
What?
Well, I'm down to 216.
Well,
so I've
cool.
dropped 14 pounds. I just figured you'd be mad about it because,
no, I ain't mad about it.
When I start catching up to you.
No, you probably done passed me. I quit weighing. I gave up.
Well, I only did it today because yesterday, for some reason, I had to run to the bathroom several times. It just didn't make no sense to me. That ain't normal for me. But I did have to run, and I've had to go a few times today.
Maybe you've been drinking too much of that freaking stuff. Well, Metamucil.
I hadn't had any Metamucil lately.
Oh. don't know. Maybe you've been eating too many prunes. You know, you're an old guy and stuff.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever eaten a prune. Oh, wow. That's impressive, Jack. Jack's down to 145 from 210.
What's he doing? He got tapeworm?
I don't know. I do know, apparently Coyote got a video. He got a gold sluice box.
What is sluice?
A sluice is when you're trying to work the,
oh, yeah, I got you. Okay. No, Coyote, I didn't see that video. I've been asleep. Thank you very much.
That is cool, though.
No, it's not cool unless you got gold in there.
Well, you can turn around and go paying for gold, though, with it. I kind of like that idea. Although Mississippi ain't known for its gold. Oh, but that does remind me that on the 21st, I think it is, of October, Philippine diet and broke. I guess that'll do it. I'll be honest with you, Jack. I've only seen you eat one or two things, and they were peppers. And then, most of the calories I've seen you consume was in them 40 ounce, variety. So, apparently Coyote's dropped a few videos.
Yeah,
What's up, Ruby? I have found a good rule of thumb when it comes to diet. If it makes my mouth water, I can't have it. Which is, makes sense to me because these days hamburgers are making my mouth water and I can't have them. And cake, cookies, and candy, and Reese's. There's a lot of things making my mouth water these days. So, can't have them. Also, only eat when you're hungry. If I eat something that makes my mouth water, it tells me that I ain't hungry. I'm just having a craving. I've kind of narrowed it down to that. But and portion control, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to. If I'm hungry, if I'm eating, if I'm not eating something that I'm craving, I can stop, fairly shortly after a short while. But that's just me. Apparently, Coyote got them beanies, and it's getting cold. You okay, Devil Dog?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure? You look upset to me.
No, I'm not upset.
Okay, thought maybe you were upset about me dropping weight.
No, why would I be upset about you losing weight?
Well, on account of we got that weight loss competition going.
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, I'm feeling pretty good. Are you feeling good?
No, I'm tired.
Oh. Well, maybe you should get more sleep. I'm just thinking out loud.
We did tell you what Jamie sent you a picture, right?
I did. Your blood sugar was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
After having pizza.
Yep.
By the way, I meant to ask you how many
the
slices.
next morning. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't count them, Gary.
Okay.
I don't know. Andrew finished the rest of my pizza, or actually, I had calzone, but.
Well, calzone's good stuff.
It was at Little Caesars calzone.
I don't know if I've ever had that. That reminds me, Candy got something today that made my mouth water. I got her to run down and pick me up a salad, which I ate and was happy with. But then Tammy also told me she stopped by over at Pizza Hut and got some of their boneless wings. Man,
Yeah, I ate wings last night too, but I'm not big on the boneless wings. I like bone-in wings.
well,
I think a lot of places their boneless wings is processed chicken, like
well,
like mashed up, mashed up and put together and stuff like that. It's not like, I don't know. I don't like it. I'd
I don't blame.
rather I'd
You
rather
know,
have like the little wings and drumsticks that are on the bone because
yeah.
it's not processed like that.
Well, boneless wings, as far as I can tell, are typically just chicken breasts that are cut into
Yeah, that's
small.
what I'm saying. I don't like that. I like the drumsticks and wings better.
Mm, I actually, I love those small chicken strip boneless wings things.
I don't.
The especially when they got that, barbecue sauce on them. Man, in fact, I know how they do that. I did a video on my Belt Loop 29 Can Cook about how to make the best, boneless wings. And man, you
It's not
use,
it's not wings.
I know, but they call it boneless wings.
Yeah,
It,
it's not the same.
I know, but
Cause
the way
I'm sorry. I know a wing is white meat and a breast is white meat, but they do not taste the same.
I won't disagree with you there.
And when you have boneless breasts, it does not taste like boneless wings. It
You
don't.
know, I know,
That's why I
I
don't like.
agree with you.
That's why I don't like boneless wings. I like the bone-in wings.
I kind of like the boneless just because it's got, I'll be having a giveaway later today.
Wait,
Okay.
later today? Is it later today because of the fact that it's after midnight, Rebecca?
I hope they're not following us here in a little bit. If they're at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to miss it.
Yeah, you're crazy, Coyote. That road that's out in the middle of nowhere with big windmills and stuff that Coyote went down and had a video about.
Mhm.
Said that they went down it in the dark and he was sliding around the corners. No. Oh, really? Jack, I don't eat the fat though.
Jack could eat no fat. His
Huh?
wife could eat no lean. You ever
What?
heard of Jack Sprat?
No.
It's a nursery rhyme. It says Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. Something, something. If he the plate clean.
Hey, Otis, how you doing?
Hey, Otis. Yeah, he wanted to make sure that he was recognized.
Yep, he got recognized,
He did,
but
and you knew it was him too.
but you messed up the nursery rhyme.
Yeah, I know.
And hey, Jonesy, how you doing? I don't know why you would tell a nursery rhyme that you don't remember. I was interested in the nursery rhyme, and then you're like, blah blah, whatever. I don't remember the rest.
I could look up the rest of it.
Well, why didn't you look up the rest of it before you said it?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I just didn't. Let's see. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. Um, let's see. But betwixt them both, they lick the dishes clean. I guess that's it. Betwixt them both, they lick the plates clean. Hey, Big Matt.
Old Dan Tucker was a fine old man. Washed his face in a frying pan.
Yeah. That's a good one. MT giveaway on their live. Okay.
Yeah, but Go ahead.
Well,
Okay.
I was going to drop the link. Jack was asking for the link, so I'm fine with having him come up see us. And
Yeah,
so
but my blood sugar was 108
that was impressive.
this morning. Well, I thought so. I don't think it's been 108 in 10, 15 years.
Really,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't even know what mine is. I really don't. But it's probably 107. I had to guess.
Whatever, Gary.
Oh, this be quiet, buddy. Hey, Jack,
What's up?
how you doing? So you're down to 145 pounds, huh?
Yeah, my doctor is pissed
Why would he be upset?
because I was healthy and all my clothes fit me. Like, if I stand up, my shorts might fall off. Like, all my pants don't fit. I'm like, oh man, my shirts are. This is a medium or small shirt. I used to wear extra large.
Carrie, you must be, 1.2. That's, 100 is normal, I think.
That's probably our A1C or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because A1C, she might be hypoglycemic because the normal A1C is 4 to 6 or something like that. And because mine, they want me up down to a 7. When I was diagnosed with diabetes, I was at a 13.
Here. Now you lay down and be quiet.
Hey, Otis. He reminds me of that dog puppet on, I don't know, Sesame Street or something. I don't remember what it is, but it's a Muppet dog that Otis reminds me of.
It kind of reminds me of those little things that run around at the end of one of the Star Wars.
Oh no,
Chewbacca?
he don't look. No, he's talking about the little freaking. Hey, Jonesy, he's talking about the I could think Ewoks.
Ewoks, yeah. It reminds me of an Ewok. Yeah. What's up, Jonesy?
Hey. How's things going?
Doing well, brother. Doing well. How's the temperature down there? I see you got the door open.
Oh, springtime, mate. It's t-shirt weather and yes, t-shirt weather and what is the temperature? 17 Celsius, which is what? You got the weather thing on your chat?
50 something. Come on, up.
What
Yeah,
was the
he does.
temperature in Celsius?
17 degrees Celsius, so it's like 56 degrees. I don't know. I'm guessing.
It's
I have
89 Fahrenheit here.
I have no clue what Celsius is. I'm just guessing.
62.6.
Hey, I was close.
Yeah. That's decent temperature.
Well, it's getting into summer there.
Yeah.
It's always summer here in the Philippines.
Yeah, here, brother.
Well, Bruce over at Shooting Star, Mississippi, has been talking about going over to the Philippines,
Yep.
and there's a lot of folks, over there. It seems like because I keep running into folks from the Philippines, live streaming.
There we go. It's current temperature according to Nightbot. 62.
I forgot to do something.
Let's see if I can get another copyright.
How did you get? Did you get a copyright?
I got one from one of your live streams I simulcasted. You know,
Oh.
I didn't.
That'll do
I
it.
didn't put it on you. What? Which? Let's see. Hang on.
Because I don't think the one that I simulcasted from you had any music on it.
I don't know, Gary. Just play music today. Some kind of music.
Well, it comes from YouTube library.
You know what? It's something funny, Gary. I was like going on these on YouTube watching these people pulling up people's like backgrounds and their arrest things. It's like arrest.org. I pulled up my whatchamacallit. Where is it? My mugshot
Jesus. Really?
is like 10 years ago or something like that.
Let's see. Well, I'm looking at one of mine on my main channel that has limited monetization, but it says video can't earn revenue because of the YouTube policy violation or other issues. This restriction is not due to a copyright claim. So,
maybe they don't like swearing or something like that, or people drinking. I don't know.
well, typically what I do on these is at request a review because it and they it usually after a day or so, they I think it was on the ones where I said we should say thanks to the few, the proud, the Marines. Probably, just somebody has an issue with military.
Coyote probably reported you.
Somebody got butthurt.
What happened to? Oh, he's there. Yeah, Coyote probably reported you because you were giving a tribute to the Marines, not the Navy. That would be my guess.
Can I show you my mugshot? It's funny.
Hey, Bud Files.
Sure, let's see your mugshot. What'd they arrest you for there, Jack?
Drunk and disorderly.
I believe that.
5 o'clock in the morning, and me and my two neighbors got arrested. Same thing.
Well, were you outside or were you inside?
Outside. 5 cop cars rolled up, and they're all laughing about it.
Oh, let's see. How long ago has that been?
This 2014.
Was that here in the States or over there in the Philippines?
That's in the States.
Okay. Well, usually it's not a good idea if you're going to be drinking to be outside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, usually not at 5 o'clock in the morning. If you have, Otis, I done pulled you up here. Everybody done said hello. You're just gonna have to get over it. That reminds me, I need to see if I can find Nikki and let her in.
Oh, that was back in the day when my hair was not gray.
I did notice that. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can't get Nikki to come in. There she is. That's my baby girl. That's my sweetheart. Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl. Come on. Come here. here. There we go. That's my girl. That's my girl. Thank
all
you.
the like laughing outside, and we can high fiving each other. I almost caught some felonies that day, but they didn't do nothing about it because I was putting some whoopings on some people.
Oh, well. You
And I
should not
got caught and thrown in the back of the cop car, the hobble and all that.
Yes, thank you.
I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy now.
There we go. She gonna go play. So, well, so what you got going on, Jonesy?
Mate, not much after this week we've had. Just sorting all that stuff out, and yes, who knows? I don't know, mate. Everything's up in the air.
Oh well, did you go back to work this week?
I did one day on Tuesday, and I had to go back to the doctors after that one day. So, so I'm off again until Monday. And yeah, we'll just go from there and see what happens next Monday. But more, more tablets and God knows what else.
Let me show y'all something I think is interesting. Okay, here we go. All right. Just to show you how, oops, hit the wrong button. Thankfully, I didn't kick myself off.
That would have been funny.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
think it's funny. But let me show you this. Y'all see this video right here? Nikki in Brooklyn, was put out February the 20th of
23. Yep.
23. So it was, what is that? About 6 months ago, something like that. 7 months ago. It got 9 views. All right. Then let's take a look. I downloaded it just for something to put up on, and here it is. Here it is right here on my other channel. It's at 1,700. And that's 5 hours and 10 minutes later.
Was that similar times that you uploaded it, or was it a lot of the
I don't even know what time I uploaded the other one. So,
a lot of the uploads depends on the time.
Well, I think it's probably similar because most of my shorts I have come out around 4 o'clock. Hey, good to see you, Jerry. But I typically have my things come out about 4 o'clock. Although lately I've been doing earlier. Although,
hey Jerry,
Jerry. Evening anyhow. This came out here at 7:15. So it was still evening. Hey, Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte.
I just think it's funny that there we go, Jerry Butler's.
You got a nice color collection.
Oh yeah, colors of the rainbow. Okay, all right. Well, have it here. Let me have the ball if you want me to throw it. Anyhow, I just thought it was interesting, and it's still getting views. But just the fact that there you go. That on one channel, nothing. Now I tried another video on I think Belt Loop 29. It didn't get much better results. On my YouTube Police.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean it's still 5 hours 13 minutes later, it's only got 5 views. But the funny thing about it it had like 24,000 views on my main channel. So I thought, hey, take a popular one, one that didn't get any views, has done really well. The one that got a lot of views really hadn't done well at all. Yeah, I am talking about shorts at the moment, Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte.
I just thought it was weird.
I don't. There's no rhyme or reason for it. If you don't do one that's been produced, set up, and acted like the bigger channels do, if you just film something that you think this looks pretty unusual, I'll film this and whack it up as a short. It's hit and miss, but I think I've got one that's done about 4,700. That's probably the best I've ever done in a short, and for no rhyme or reason. It's just a crazy short.
I just simulcasted your live stream.
Okay, cool. I'm not sure how long we're going to go tonight. Hey, Numis Maniac.
What's up, Skipper?
We're gonna go 17 hours.
Well, I was thinking we may go for just an hour tonight, just because Devil Dog's tired and.
I'm fine, Gary.
Okay.
You just need
Maybe
some coffee.
How'd your poll go, Eddie?
People are saying no.
Okay. I think you just do what you want to do. I think that's probably what you're going to do anyway. So, yeah.
Sucks getting old, Gary.
Yeah, sucks getting old, that's for sure.
And my rotator cuff's all messed up.
What happened to your rotator cuff?
Working too hard, too much.
Oh.
That's his
Back
pitching
home.
arm.
Well, it's surprised my jaw is still working. I eat too much. I'm just thinking out loud.
Good on you, Skip.
He came in second in the cribbage tournament.
I could say,
Go ahead,
Excuse me.
Devil Dog.
What is cribbage?
I don't know.
It's my ignorance. Sounds good.
no, cribbage is a game. I could say
Could say what?
I won't say it. It would be mean.
Well,
Pumping out the watts tonight, Eddie. Hopefully.
I forgot to resend. I forgot to resend those. Skip.
Yes,
I'm glad you found them.
I sent you out another package, Skip. Let's hope this one gets there. I'll be down to one coin of those.
Gary. Oh. What are you doing, Gary?
I'm reworking my my puppy cam, so I get it actually, accurate before I put it up.
In the Philippines, we celebrate Christmas starting in September, all the way to January.
Sounds like the supermarkets over here. They're all selling stuff now.
Back in the U.S. and Michigan, there's a store that is open, like, I think it's 364 days or something like that, selling Christmas stuff. Like,
This
drive
shop,
if I work there.
there's huge shops over here that do decorations all year round. You know, people
Mhm.
plan their big Christmas yards with, you know, all the different sleighs and different things. And
Sorry.
yeah.
Sleighs.
Oh, you know, like a Santa Claus exhibition. You know, like
Yeah.
Santa on. They sell. You could buy 50-foot statues. You know, like they've got things that are absolutely, you need a crane to lift them in. But you know,
Nice.
yeah, like they've
Well, I'm
bought
glad
them.
y'all straightened that out about cribbage. I was thinking it was a crib made out of cabbage or something.
Yeah, you're right, Skip. I'm just sad that other one's gone missing, but I've got two left. I've got one left. The second one's off to you. Third one's still here.
Is that a Christmas tree or? Oh, okay. Hang on, let me bigify you.
Oh, nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, well, that's a $2 coin, which is in circulation, but yeah, it's a beehive one.
They call
Oh,
it
cool.
Hoodie, don't they?
Okay, Gary, I just uploaded a short. You want to talk
Okay.
about shorts? I just uploaded a short.
Well, thank you. Hey, I don't mind playing, a video of yours. In fact, that's a good idea.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, that's it. Canada, right? Yep.
Gulf Coast Granny. Actually, legitly, it's been standing all year, but it was upstairs, but it's been brought down in the first week of September.
And Skip, instead of the second one going out as a card, similar to the way I received yours, this one's going out in a box, and it's like a little box, and it's. Let's hope that one gets there as a package.
Ah!
Have you had your coins like sent out to have them graded to see how much they're
Hey.
worth?
Skipper, you need to quit losing your mail.
Well, not me. Here's one. Here's one that's worth a fortune.
Hang on, oh yeah, I like that one.
There you go.
Yeah, number 3.
Good cop, bad dog.
Yep.
Hey, I see.
Nicole, leave that. Oh, let me show Devil Dog's short. Oh, wait a minute. We still got coins on here.
Oh, not really.
Well, that's kind of nice. I don't know who that is on the coin.
It's a very good question, Gary.
It's not me.
It's
Not me either.
Mr. Dunlop from Weary Dunlop. Weary Dunlop. He was explorer, I'm sure. Sure he wasn't a tire guy.
Me and
Okay.
Gary are confused.
Let's see. This is the latest from Devil Dog. First Light. And so.
Oh, he's a wartime.
What did I even tell you?
World War II physician. He was, Gary. Shows you how much I've.
Well, that's cool. Oh, just be quiet. It's not being very loud. Let me turn this up so that it'll probably be loud there. Hang on.
Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby.
Oh, that's cute. That was a good looking. Okay, fine. Go outside. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
You know he's just gonna bark to come in a minute. So-
Give it a couple minutes.
Well, that's essentially what he's going to do. You know, he goes out for a couple minutes, then decides, well, everybody else is inside. And so he wants to be inside. Let's look at
I'm a Barbie girl.
songs. I'll have to mute that one. It's cute though.
Jamie's the one that posted that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I can see
I
the
just
Barbie
have-
resemblance.
I'm just always careful about having music on it. That's too cute though. That's Abby, obviously.
I think it.
No, that's Gracie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I was thinking Gracie because Gracie's, you know, the red one, and Abby's the blonde.
Yep.
But we just watched, you know, Abby, so my mind was thinking Abby.
Carnegie, what's up?
What's up, Carnegie? You know, sometimes I don't think you'd ever watch my stuff if it wasn't for you being on here, Devil Dog.
What?
I said I don't think Carnegie would ever watch my stuff if you can come on here.
OTIS, Joanne.
Yeah, it's the first one.
I think Skipper deletes my mail. That's what I think.
He may have it go into the spam filter. I work with Carnegie, but Carnegie, you know, don't. Although I think he has been on panel before. I just don't know if it was on Devil Dogs or mine. By the way,
I liked him eating the hot peppers. That was a good video.
that was a good one. By the way, tonight, I would like somebody to come up on panel that ain't never been on a panel. Doesn't matter who it is. Now, you can come in. Obviously, we welcome everybody. But I would love for somebody, you know, well, Carnegie says he's been scared since I left. So, can I see the turkey?
As long as you're not a troll.
There we go. See, go see it on my phone.
Mm-hmm. No, he still has it in the basement, Charlotte.
There's Shiloh. Isn't that his name, Shiloh?
Yep. Yep, that's Shiloh.
Look, I was like number 29.
I can't believe you didn't watch it before. You're always preaching to me to do shorts, and I do shorts, and you don't even watch them.
Man, I don't watch any videos. Not
Well, then
really.
why are you preaching at me to do shorts and everything?
Shorts get you subscribers. I was just trying to help you get more subscribers.
Yeah, okay.
I
Well,
tell you, it worked for me. I done a nice run on shorts.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go have a wrestling match with Shiloh and freaking record that.
there we go.
Yeah.
No, because he'll try to bow up to me, try to peck me sometimes through the gate and stuff.
Nice.
See, you don't even watch none of my stuff, Gary.
No, I've seen that before. It was, hey, in order for every one of these lights to be, you know, on this channel, I'd have to watch them on all 5 channels, Devil Dog.
He's a daddy bird, Charlotte. There's 2 of his babies in the brooder box right now. Yeah, I have 3 females and then him, but then I have 2 baby turkeys right now.
I know where I can get a leg turkey here.
Yeah. No Bellloop 29 comment on there.
Well, let's take a look. I mean, I don't know. I've seen this video before. I thought it was cute. In fact, I thought I would have swore that I commented on it being cute. See, right there, there's a like where I already had that. That was on. I was on YouTube Police. Now it's on. And why would I watch it twice? I guess I could watch it twice just to give it a like on 2 different channels, but
Yeah,
it just don't make
support
no
your friend.
sense. Yeah. Well,
Support.
He don't support me, Jonesy. He don't.
Devil Dog. Just saying. You know, you just saw another channel. Well, here. All right. Well, here. All right. We're gonna hit. I didn't. Oh wow, I didn't have it on that one. So hang on. All right, hang on. We're not quite done.
Outdoor bathroom I go. I'll be right back.
I wonder if I could do that on Devil Dog. Ooh, Devil Dog hadn't liked his own. Let's see if we were Carnegie.
Hey Gary, if you go to my latest video,
Yeah,
then you put it on at the 44-second mark, you'll see me kiss a wombat.
oh, cool. Yeah, I've seen that video.
Yeah, the one with that's the one. 44
all right,
seconds.
4 minutes and 44
No,
seconds.
44 seconds. No, at 44, yeah.
Hey, Jonesy, I've watched this video.
Yeah.
I have too.
Then why ain't you giving it a thumbs up? You just now gave it a thumbs up.
Well, it's all right. Hang on. We've already been through
I
this.
think I left a thumbs up in a comment. I think. Hold on, let's see. Let me share screen. Entire
Hang on.
screen. Oh, no, you hold on.
Is it dangerous? Not really. They got sharp claws because they do a lot of digging. They're like underground. They make their burrows underground. But he was about 1 year old. He was awfully heavy, let me tell you that. And but he's been brought up in the zoo, so he's. I was getting.
Which one was it?
His very last.
Yeah, the
most
first one. The zoo one, yeah.
Yeah.
I could have swore I watched this, Jonesy. I did watch this.
We did. We were in like an after hours, I think.
No, I've watched it on my own because I remember him kissing the
wombat.
Yeah.
Kiss a wombat and taste the difference. I'll tell you.
Oh, that's why. I hate that. You see this right here? I just hit the thumbs up. I hit the thumbs up a second ago and hit the browser back button. And then I go in there and the thumbs up ain't there. Now it is, but hold on.
Now you might have seen this on Facebook. I put a little bit on Facebook.
Maybe that's what it was. Yep, I probably seen it on Facebook.
Yeah, because you usually up all night when I'm posting.
I know I've seen it, but I think it might have been on an after hours with Jones.
Yeah, I guess I seen it on Facebook, Jonesy.
Once I scratched him on the head, he put his like they say, scratch him on the belly, and he just like sort of just snuggle into you, and then you scratch him on the head, and he just put his head right back, and then I went, and then he tried to. Obviously, he's been trained by somebody to kiss him or get kissed, and he just put his head straight towards me, and I went, "Oh well, you here now, big fella?" Mwah. And he, yeah, there was about an audience of about 20 people, and they all went, "Oh,
Yep, I remember seeing that too.
It's an emu.
yeah, oh, them things are dangerous." Yeah, so I was getting my photo. She was trying to not get his bum in the picture. When you scratch him on the head there, he puts his head back, and I go, "Okay, here you are. Here we go." Mwah. And yeah, he was he was heavy, but yeah. And this was a day I was not supposed. Hey,
Guess on how many pounds he weighed?
oh mate, no, pounds. He was probably
Jonesy's thinking in kilos now.
yeah,
Like,
he was probably about
Yeah.
25 kilos, something like that. I look at the young, and this is my eldest daughter.
Price. That's my conversion.
My eldest daughter wanted to feed the giraffe, so we paid like $25 or whatever it was, and she goes down there and they give her carrots to feed him.
Have you ever seen giraffes fight?
Oh yeah, that's some violent crap.
Yeah, they swing their head and neck around and hit each other with those things on their head. Yeah.
With the little horns. Oh yeah.
What? Yeah, I think it's bone or something.
Yep.
That's the eldest daughter there in the blue. She said the tongue was slimy and blue. It was disgusting. But she got a nice photo. And then the young fella, he got the grandson. He went in and around the 8 minute mark there, Gary.
Lemurs.
Yeah, other
Yeah.
lemurs.
The middle daughter went in there to these guys. She spent about that's her there. She spent about half an hour with them.
I want one for no reason.
Tasmanian devils.
That's them. They're sunning themselves on a cold day. But yeah, he spent about 40 minutes in with these red pandas. He thought it was terrific.
Was he interested in the red pandas or the woman taking the photo there?
Great question, Devil Dog. That's why we have you on here to ask the hard question.
Well, he is 15. And there's a lot of things going on.
Mind of Milton.
He thought he had a choice of anything he wanted to go in and pat sort of things, and he just thought that was.
So you're saying he patted the woman?
Hello,
No.
princess.
Hey, Princess, thank you for coming in.
He's feeding them apples. He like for the price of about.
What is a?
Sorry, what was that?
What is? I'm sorry. What is a red panda? Is it like a monkey, or is it like a raccoon, or what is it?
Well, it's a isn't it an Asian? It's like I suppose it's like a raccoon.
It's got like the tail of a monkey, and it's holding stuff with its hands. But then it's got a face of a raccoon.
Lives in the forest.
Looks like it wanted to get up on his shoulder. Night, Carrie.
Thanks for coming in, Carrie.
Yeah, the middle daughter the first time we were at the zoo and the other daughter arrived. Danielle, my middle, she got a photo with him, and then he thought it was terrific. I want to have a go at that, and yeah, for the price of about $50 or whatever it was, he spent like 45 minutes with them.
Very cool. They're really neat looking animals. And it seemed
Yeah.
like a neat looking girl that was taking him through there too.
Well, they're all interactive. Like they all talk to you, and
Meerkat.
yeah, he's on guard. They get to one of them always sits at the highest point.
Yeah,
At a time.
I've seen this video, Jonesy.
And this one here wanted to go next door with the other. They had them separated, two lots. But he has a roar as he walks past.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, it was a fun day. Like I had me bung legs, like I wasn't supposed to be walking around, and I was.
Who went and petted the lion?
Yeah, well, that was the other daughter, but she's not around anymore. Yeah.
Oh, so
That's what I called my neighbors. Those things are just always staring, looking and see what I'm doing. I call them my CCTV. Capybara, the biggest rodent in the world.
Look at that electric fence. That's an electric fence he's underneath.
doesn't seem like it's bothering him at all.
No, he's getting zapped. You can hear it go.
What is that?
They're actually nice. They won't bite you or fight you. You can pet them. They're good.
What is that?
Capybara.
Yeah, yeah.
Where they located at?
Asia.
Was this in Tasmania?
Yeah, mate. It's the Tasmania Zoo.
Okay, well, I thought so. I just, didn't know if you went over to the mainland or not.
Yeah, no. This is like a combination of an open plan zoo. Like you can go and interact with the kangaroos for nothing, and the emus and the farm animals, and it's very well sort of set out. It's not like the lions and the tigers and
bears. Oh my!
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a giraffe being born?
Is that an albino?
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you ever seen a giraffe being born?
Can't say I have. No.
No.
It's kind of horrible. The thing just like drops from like 10 feet and just hits the floor.
Oh wow.
Well, I don't exactly know. Now what is it?
Grace?
It's a monkey, Gary.
They got the world's smallest monkey there. That's part of the video. I didn't even, because I had a bad leg. I didn't film. I filmed about a third of it.
The sheep was interested in you.
That sheep was telling him get the heck out of here.
You have me on video.
Hey, Grace. Oh,
Warrior Grace.
What else?
Thank you for coming by.
Funk Police. Okay, well, thank you for coming in. Hopefully, you hit the like or dislike button, one of the two.
Yeah,
just only hit the like button.
Why are you gonna tell them that when they're on Jack's channel, there, Gary?
No, they're on mine.
Who? 8 Grace? No, they're on Jack's.
No, Warriors, Forlord.
Well,
they're simulcasted for my channel onto your channel.
Nice.
Yeah, but they are in live stream.
Like and subscribe on YouTube Police. You guys.
Well, I can actually tell who's on your channel and on who's on my channel.
Yeah, there's a little chain link by like 8 Grace is in yours, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess see the little loopy button and the,
All right. The one that has the little chain link thing, that's in yours.
Yep.
The ones that are not.
I see on YouTube was on yours, Jack.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, this was a like a fun day. When the grandson come down, what do you want to do? And yeah, like I was probably at the worst I was with my bad legs. And he says, I want
Why
to go
do
to
I
the zoo.
want one of those for no reason again?
I don't know.
They're pretty placid, like they're like a hypoactive child. But in this
Mhm.
cage here, there's a father and 3 sons with him. So he was putting them in the pecking order when they were jumping up for food.
Why you scared of the emu for, Jonesy?
Oh man, they picked the living daylights out of you.
I've seen
It's
this. Yeah, I've seen this video.
I have
picture
to.
chicken on steroids, mate. That's
Did
what
I
they
watch
are.
this whole video on Facebook, Jonesy?
No, I only
I
put
You watched it with me on an after party
Oh.
because me, you, and Jonesy were there, and he was playing it.
Oh, okay.
I think it was before he released it.
yeah. I was just showing you actual video footage, not the
Oh,
actual
okay.
video.
What is that thing called?
A monkey.
It was a monkey. I can't remember the exact, but I think that was the world's smallest monkey.
I think they have something like that here in the Philippines.
There's a pet store here that has a monkey, real little tiny monkey that runs around. There's a warning on the door though about it.
Is this spider monkey? I
I
think
don't.
great.
Yeah, there
I
was a
don't-
spider monkey there. I got the pamphlet inside. I'd have to go and get it, but yeah, well, that was a fun that was a fun day out. You could, for the cost of entry, it's not a lot of money, and you get inside. Most people get in there and get out after about 3 hours. And we got there at like 9 o'clock, and we left there like at 5 in the afternoon. Mainly because my leg was no good, and I was sitting down up in the cafeteria where all the food was. But
Take a little rest.
oh yeah, mate, I wasn't supposed to be out of bed. Actually, doctor's orders: don't do nothing. Yeah, no worries. Let's go for an hour and a half drive to the zoo and walk around all day. But
Cool.
no, it was a fun day. There's two major. There's a lot of little animal rescue places you can go. You can see devils and kangaroos, and built for the tourists that are coming in from overseas. But just to have a normal zoo, there's only 2. One's at the top of the island, and the one down the bottom of the island in the capital at Hobart. That's really bad compared to this one. People just
I'd say Grace. Type 29 in the chat. They'll drop your link for your channel.
Well, will it do it in yours, Jack? Do you have Nightbot set up?
Will it work like that?
Not if you don't have Nightbot set up in yours, it won't drop their link.
Okay. I'll take Grace. Come over to YouTube Police and drop 29 in the comments, and then your link will be shared.
Joanne Glass said, "Hello, Eddie."
Hi, Joanne. Thanks for coming in, Joanne.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, come on. Nikki's wanting to play, but she ain't wanting to let go of the ball. So now, do you have a switch, or you just switch cameras on the StreamYard thing?
Yeah, just go to StreamYard cameras. It's got a list of cameras, and just click which one you want.
Yeah.
Don't need a
Yeah,
switch.
you have you're running OBS right now.
Not me.
I am, and Devil Dog is, though you can't tell it.
I have OBS installed on my computer. I'm an idiot and I haven't tried to use it.
Well,
I've been telling myself for days.
let me drop a link for a video that'll show you how to use OBS. It'll show you how to set up Nightbot, and it'll show you something else. Hang on.
Here it comes.
I got Nightbot on my stuff, but I don't use it very much. But yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
But the OBS, I'm like, I have no idea how to use this. I don't know if my computer's too freaking slow.
How are you?
Okay. Yeah, I'll take Grace's link there.
Okay. Oh well, I guess I should have put the link in there. There's the link, right? I think that's right. Yeah, that's it. If you look, you might want to pull that up, and then on a separate tab or something, just save it. That's on Eddie's. Eddie does Tech Talk, and that's him
Is
and
it
Ralph.
Double Dog?
Yeah, Devil Dog.
Okay.
Devil Dog. Hey, Devil Dog show. Hey, I wouldn't be having
pulling it up.
for Eddie. You know, the fact is, I use OBS. He showed it to me. I used Nightbot. He showed it to me. You know, the fact is, he uses. I don't know if he showed me StreamYard or not. He probably, yeah, I think he probably did. Eddie does a lot for a lot of people, and that link.
I pulled the video up and I paused it so I can watch it later.
There we go. I mean, it's not a, you know, it's not a 5-minute video or something like that. It's going to take a while. So, but the thing is, you can go through and pause it after you do each step, and even rewind it. You know, might help him out on this, you know, view time and that type of thing. So, you know, we're very pro Eddie around here, pro Devil Dog. Let's see. I think, you know, here in just a minute, we're probably going to end up calling it.
Why?
Well, I'm kind of tired. You know, I know you're tired.
No, I'm not tired.
Well, you said you were.
No.
I'm fine.
And besides, that'll give me some time to sit around. Roll Tide, Eddie said. You know, roll Tide.
Who said that? She ain't funny.
I'll stick around for a little bit.
Well, you know, the after party is fun, and I guess we can keep going for a while. I just, you know, the longer I'm up here or we're live, though, less time I get to spend in the after party.
Oh.
But it's okay. After all, I figure you're tired because you got your avatar up.
No, oh shoot! I forgot I had to have avatar up.
Oh shucks!
Give me a second.
Who is that young man?
That's a young Eddie, young Devil Dog, young Teufel Hunden. Which we do. We are very appreciative for our military veterans, both active and those are veterans active service. and past service. Very thankful for. You know what's interesting? We got, we're basically all the way around the world here. We got Jonesy over in Australia. We got, Jack.
I forgot I have my audio avatar up.
That's okay. We got Jack in the Philippines, and then Texas, represented right here to my right, and I'm in Mississippi.
So what time you got there, Jack?
It is
Right?
2:10 p.m.
Yeah, we're 2 hours ahead of you. That's
Joanne, come on up.
4:10 here.
We'd love to have you up here on panel. You too, Ryan. Come on up. He says good morning. Yeah. It's about 7 a.m. there, I expect.
Yeah, Joanne's funny. She messing with me.
I saw that.
Seven Dog is the man.
Hey,
Carnegie. Hey, Ryan.
you at the gate tonight or on the grounds? Carnegie is the sergeant up where I work.
The gate would be a nice job, I'm assuming.
I actually prefer the grounds, but at the gate is you have to answer the phone, dispatch calls, write in the logbook. You have to keep track of outgoing traffic, incoming traffic. And you're there for in pretty much the entire shift. When you're on the grounds, we had, I think, 3 or 4 calls tonight. Fixing to go to the gate. Okay, cool. On the grounds, you take care of a call, you write your report, and then, you got, free time where you can, sit in the patrol car and just listen to the radio, or a lot more flexibility on the grounds. And plus, I like dealing with the patients and, that type of thing. I enjoy that. But
have you dealt with sovereign citizens and
No.
the Morse nationals or whatever they call themselves?
I know who the sovereign citizens are, but as far as I can remember, I don't think we've ever had to deal with one up there where I
There's
work.
some complete freaking idiots.
I won't argue with you on that point. But
It's like the majority what I watch on YouTube when I'm bored sitting here, and then on somebody's live stream. That's why I watch, like, them getting arrested and they're just doing dumb things. I'm like, really?
well, I think it depends on what your reality is. They have a tendency to look at the Articles of Confederation as opposed to the Constitution. So anything that came, it's an interesting, thing, and some of them are quite dangerous. I
don't do business with the state of Ohio. You just purchased a car and you're making payments on it. So you're doing business with the state of Ohio. Are you stupid? Where do you live? Are you making payments in your house? So you're doing business with the state of Ohio.
I don't know. You can run into people that are just, for example, you may or may not be familiar with my friend Southwest Jeff CPNI.
I am.
I know you are.
Oh, okay. I thought you were asking.
I was talking Jack because he was discussing the thing. Now we all know the first thing that comes to mind when you say something about serving your country. That's the first thing that pops into your mind is military service. However, there are other ways to serve your country without being in the military. In fact, if you look up how can you serve your country without being in the military, there's quite a few articles on it. I had to look that up at one point, even though the first thing I looked up is what does it mean to serve your country? And it says, that way it refers to the military. And that's the first thing that pops into my head as well. Nevertheless, if you take a moment to think about it a little bit, some people, do realize that, while that may be the most obvious, there are other ways to serve your country. And Jeff had made a comment about how, he had served his country, but he's never been in the military. So a lot of people jumped on him about that. And, I think from his perspective, he was doing when he was a corrections officer, he felt like he was doing something that was patriotic and serving at very minimum. I don't think there's any doubt he was serving his community. So, but sometimes it's important to try and look at other people's perspective. Not that you have to agree with what everybody, thinks and other people's beliefs. Still, I think it's important to try and, and understand what other people, what other people think and the way they feel. Not exactly sure why I got into that other than.
I don't either. Why did you get into that?
Probably because we were discussing the whole issue of sovereign citizens and how their reality is nothing close to what most people's is.
Yeah, their reality is quite diluted.
Yeah, we've got one guy in New South Wales, and he's declared his land the sovereign of whatever it is, and he's off council. The council now he's took the local government to the High Court and won. So he's, I don't know, 10 acres or whatever it is now classed as a different, like a sovereign country inside the country, he's a bit of a character. But he's actually won court cases, and he's like, now he opens up a little shop and he sells stuff like "Welcome to the province of." Whatever
I've
it's called.
seen some sovereign citizens in the UK, and they get arrested, but they're bringing up U.S. case laws that don't exist in the UK or any other country. I'm like, why would you do
apparently our constitution's not as not written as good as it should, or actually I've got all these American coins here. Not written as good as it should, and the people who actually spend the money and take them to the highest court actually get by. But now he's got no garbage service, he's got no electricity. He's had to do he got completely cut off, and he's I'll have to find that story. Actually, I might do a video on that.
What is the reasonable? What is it, Gary? What is the reasonable?
Right.
Blah blah blah. My Fourth Amendment law, and then we'll go to. I'm gonna do my fifth. I'm gonna shut up pretty much.
That's a second. I mean, that's a First Amendment, freedom of speech.
Yeah, but he's talking about. unreasonable search and seizures.
No, I understand that, but he said blah blah blah. I'm going to shut up. That's First Amendment. Did you not
No.
catch that?
No.
Did
No,
you-
blah 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 is the Fifth Amendment.
Freedom of speech and freedom of religion is first.
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
But
He said blah blah blah. I'm going to shut up. So I said no. That's the First Amendment.
But freedom, well, to talk, well, I'll just say I'm gonna say nothing. That's my fifth.
right, freedom
Trust
from
me, I went to a military base for a weekend and did a class on all this when I was in school back in Michigan.
They have schools in Michigan.
There's schools in Michigan, and there's Selfridge Air Force Base, Air National Guard Base.
I got you.
We have a class there.
As an Australian, watching you guys talk about that and watching the stuff we see on TV here about America at the moment, do you think that's all gone and lost? You know,
What's-
with the way,
I
all
think-
your
I think
rights.
there's an effort to, like, you know, the Second Amendment is under attack by a lot of folks.
Yep.
I think the First Amendment is probably under attack by a lot of folks. I don't know that the Fifth is. I think that there's a lot of people that aren't happy with the freedoms that we have. They want
Why?
to be able. Well, it's because they don't want people to be able to say what they want. They don't want,
In saying that, are you talking about Americans or other people around the world?
People,
no, I'm talking about for Americans.
Kids in the U.S., they're like, "Oh, I'm taking a video of you. I'm trying to, walk into the police station." The other day, I seen a freaking idiot. He had a gun, open carry gun, at a prison, walking around the parking lot. I'm like, "He's stupid." And the cop, he arrested his ass. He took him down.
Well,
Stupid.
I think that there are people that like to push issues. Common sense isn't real common anymore, and
Nope.
it kind of feeds into. I think it kind of feeds into. You have these people that are trying to, attack the Second Amendment, and you see there's a video out there where somebody says, what this Army rifle, Armalite rifle will do to a watermelon, but they pull out a shotgun and shoot it. A shotgun is not an AR rifle. And so you have people that don't want people to be able to say, in fact, YouTube itself, YouTube, Facebook, and pretty much every other social media site back about 3 years ago, there was a name that if you said it out loud, they cut your, if you were live streaming, they cut it. If you were, if you had a video, they block it. If you had a post, they suspend your account, just like that. So
I seen a video the other day, which I was pretty pissed off about. It was yesterday. I think it's my second time watching it, but it's going through a different channel. And some MF had an AK. Took out 3 cops. Took down 3 cops.
Grace, I don't understand the question. If there's a war and our president needs more men and women, would you go? You're asking me if I would go if there was if needed? Hey, yeah, I would.
A president need more men and women to.
I can't, you know,
No.
at my age,
No, I wouldn't.
well, I know you wouldn't. I mean, you're disabled anyhow.
Well, yeah, but the thing is I've served my time. I'm freaking 51 years old. Now, trust me, if there's a war and they attack here on our soil, then yeah, of course I'd defend my place and my country, my city, you know, whatever. But
Right.
I'm not going to go back in the Marine Corps and freaking go over to a foreign country and fight or anything like that. No, that there's a certain age restriction to that as well. I
There
mean,
is.
too old for that.
now, well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know, you can only be like in order when you first enlist up to 26 years old, I think, is what it used to be and stuff like that. Skip, I don't do that, bro. You're gonna have to email Jamie. Wait, I don't know how many stickers or anything else. I can tell you the price probably, but you gotta talk Jamie, Skip. DevilDogsKeeper@gmail.com, Skip. To
Hang
go
on.
to war, no, 8. I would not go to war. I'm 51 years old. I'm an old man. That's what kids are for. You know, I'm too old to serve in the military any longer and stuff
You
like
can't
that.
join the military after 39 years of age. I think you can go up to 40.
No. You can't join up to 26 years of age. That's to initially go in, Gary. If you've been in the military and you get out, you can go back in up to 39 or whatever. I don't know. But as far as when you first enlist, ask Google.
Here is a link. Hang on just a second. About the stickers for sticker. Here's a link, and for Devil Dogs Keepers
How old is
community tab. She's got some price tags on there, you know, for like a starter pack and
Okay.
and I think she's got stickers priced on there as well. The figure I was saying is how old you could be and still get, you know, up to a certain age to join the military.
Yeah, it says Air Force is 17 to 39, Army 17 to 35, Coast Guard 17 to 31. Hold on. Marine Corps 17 to 28, Navy 17 to 39, and Space Force is 17 to 39. But so they may.
I want Space
Let's
Force.
see. The age limit, Space Force is 17 to 39. The age limits are different if you join as an officer or join the Guard or Reserve.
I want to fight the Martians.
So I think they may have either they upped it, either they upped the age limit, or maybe I was just mistaken because I said 26, but it's actually 28 in the Marine Corps.
Oh, wow. Skip.
So
To
I was
join the FBI,
close.
to join the FBI, you have to be between 23 and 36. So
Did you
a lot of
say Space Force?
Yep. Sure did.
But honestly,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
From
yeah,
my
so
sunglasses. That crap shrunk
Yeah.
me up.
Hey.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. Space Force, you're gonna fight aliens?
I actually looked into joining the military, you know, because I thought it'd be something interesting maybe I could do now that they wouldn't let me do to begin with. I just thought it would be, you know, after I could retire from here and maybe go in the military. But I can't. They
I'm
won't let-
I'm too old and I got bad feet and a bad back.
Well, see, here's the thing. I believe that, you know, if I put a little effort into it and trained, I could pass the military's boot camp. I believe I could.
well, it depends on which branch. I don't think you could pass Marine Corps, you know, at your age and
It's
stuff.
gonna be a Ranger.
Navy.
Well, I'd go to the Air Force anyhow. They got
Well,
better.
yeah, no. What I'm saying is, I don't think you could pass a military physical right now at your age.
No, not at this moment. But
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
saying.
know, I can get in good enough shape where I could pass a military physical, I think. You know, it hadn't been, but I went through the police academy in 2015, which granted that's been 8 years ago. But 8 years ago, I ran a mile and a half in 11 minutes and 51 seconds at 50 years of age. I ran a shuttle run in 15.4 seconds, and I did 84 push-ups in 2 minutes. So I believe that I could go through and pass it.
I believe you
You
could
know,
too.
I'm
you know,
so, my body is so just done.
well,
You know,
I believe I could.
Yeah.
I honestly believe I could. Now I'm gonna have to drop some weight, and I'm gonna start, getting in shape. Even though they're not gonna let me join the military at my age, I'm starting to think about, quality of life when I get older and when I finally do get a chance to retire. And so, if I can drop some weight and get in better shape, then hopefully my quality of life when I do retire will be better, and my longevity will be better. It's just better all the way around. I'm starting to think about it.
You get a drill sergeant and start yelling at people.
Hey, if I can get through the police academy, I guarantee you I can get through the military.
Mm.
I don't know how long the boot camp is for military, but we had 12 weeks. And those fellows were just like drill instructors, from what I can tell. We've had military personnel. I know a fellow from the Marine Corps that couldn't pass where I got through.
Yeah.
So, he had been in the Marines, but he couldn't make it where I graduated from the police academy.
Do you remember Full Metal Jacket?
I do.
You just go there and just start just screaming at people.
That's
I
impressive.
would do it, but I don't want to direct the channel and make people mad outside. I take grace. Keep pushing for a minute.
Yeah, the other day here on the news, the normal television news, they were talking about, in America there was another shooting where a man was shot. I'm not sure if they said killed, but man was shot by 15 armed police officers, and all he had was a knife. Like, that was like the story, how they portrayed it. They showed a little bit of footage. They showed a little bit of footage, and then they blurred out the man, and then they just showed everyone screaming and carrying on after he was shot.
When they blur out the man, that's when he's dead.
But then when I went on YouTube and
Blood.
seen, but I went on YouTube later and seen the actual other footage that people that were there filming it. He come charging out at him with a knife, like a knife, like a big one.
If a police officer feels like his life's in danger and the taser won't work, then he has the right to pull his gun out and shoot.
He got within a few feet.
Am I right, Gary?
Officer, but what I'm saying is that the news didn't portray it as a mentally ill or a guy who's crazy coming in.
Mentally ill or not, if the police officer feels like his life's in danger, instead of using a taser, he can use his firearm.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the news here made it out to be, look at these American police officers with guns more than the actual incident, if you know what I mean. Like, it was like our country trying to say, look at these crazy American police officers just shooting, you know what I mean, like shooting randoms in the street. It was sort of put over with this flippant sort of story. and you look at it and you go, why would they show that? Like, what's there?
They're not like randomly shooting people in the street.
Oh no, for sure, mate.
It depends on the cops,
he
the
got-
police officer's life,
he
Am
come
I going to
charging out.
die from what this idiot's doing with a knife or a gun?
I don't know if you've
Use a
seen-
gun or use a taser?
Yeah, but he come charging out like sprinting out of his house. He got within a few, like a couple of a meter or so. Like, I'll go metric again.
Yeah, if he's running at the police officer, the police officer has the right to shoot.
Well, there was about 5 of them, and you could just hear the guns going bang, 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 and he was down.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
but,
if I was a police officer and somebody was running me, I would do the same thing and just drop the whole clip in the guy's chest.
I don't know if you guys seen that on the news, but they made a big song and a dance of it over here.
Well, I do know that 23.5 plus or minus 6.9 millimeters. So what is 23.5 millimeters?
23, that's 2.5. And nearly 23.9 is 3 centimeters. It'll be an inch.
Let's
We
see.
need some help. We need some help here with that.
18 centimeters. Inches.
18 centimeters.
Well, hang on, I'm just trying to make sense of this millimeters. 23.5.
About 2 centimeters.
How far the carotid artery is from the surface of the skin. I know it doesn't take a whole lot to hit a carotid artery, and you hit that, you're dead.
Well,
So
a cricket player a couple of years ago wearing a helmet, playing cricket for for New South Wales, the state. Someone bowled a bouncer, which is like hits the ground and then comes up towards your head, and he turned away and it hit him in the neck just below the helmet, and he was dead in a matter of minutes. He busted the artery, and now they like for cricket players now they wear their helmet and they got to wear a back. They call it a neck guard now after that one incident.
That's a mess.
well, all right. So it's I'm just trying to look at how far it is. Whereas the internal carotid artery is even close to average distance to transverse product. I don't know. I guess that's probably internal, maybe the thoracic cavity or something. I don't know, but I know that you can kill somebody, or somebody could die very easily by having their sections of their cut, their neck cut, and so a knife, and you can cover 20 from what I'm understanding.
Arterial.
Okay, but I know that you can take I know that you can actually cover 21 steps. At least that's the figure I've heard by the time somebody pulls and fires their gun. So somebody with a blade is not anything to play with. So I think that there's in the United States, people do edit a lot of their videos to where it shows, and I ain't saying that I know there's been somebody who applied where we work that there's video of him, beating somebody who was already in cuffs. That was stupid and that's wrong. And that's a bad, that's somebody that does not need to have a job in law enforcement. But, most of the time, the video that you see is, you don't see what precedes it. That's one of the reasons.
Gary,
Yeah.
I'm gonna comment I'm gonna comment on somebody's comment here.
All right.
Joanne Glass. So you don't need a gun for a knife.
Well, yeah,
If
that,
if
you
the
got,
police officer feels his life is in danger, he can use deadly force. The guy running at you with a knife,
He was told. He was told. The one I
you
seen.
can use a knife. It is 100% true. You can use that.
that is considered deadly force. A blade is, and so are handguns.
Yeah. If the guy's coming at you with a knife, you probably shoot the, you know, because I'd be like, come on, run at me like.
I've never been faced with. Well, I have. I've had one person that I remember pull a knife, but I just thought they were. And that was long before I ever became a police officer, and I don't have any doubt I could have disarmed them, but I just hopped in my vehicle, didn't let them in. It was somebody's. It was my niece's. No, it was my brother-in-law's wife's mama or something like that, and she was just nuts. So
One of those batshit crazies.
well, I try to keep the language here a little bit,
I'm sorry.
but that's okay. But I would. That's one reason why I wouldn't phrase it that way. But yeah, um,
We'll call it Looney Tune.
well, she had something wrong with her mentally. There's no doubt in my mind whatsoever about that.
Hey, Gary, I'm getting called inside, so it's that time of the night for dinner.
I understand. Tell the wife I said hello.
No probs. All right. Nice chatting with you guys.
See you later, Jonesy.
All right.
See you,
Thanks.
radio.
Yeah. See you, Jack.
But we won't be on here much longer, I don't think. But I'm not quite at 2 hours, but this, if we could shut it down, that would give me a few minutes, to talk with y'all at backstage instead of on the live. This video is taking, or this live stream is taking an unexpected turn with some of the conversation. But hey, I have looked into joining the military, but I've also found out that I cannot do it.
You know
Not at
what? At your age, don't do it.
Well, I think I could do it, Jack. I mean, if they'd let me.
I'd relax. If you want to join the military, we'll see if Devil Dog will do it. If Devil Dog wants to do it, you can do it.
Devil Dog's already done it, Jack.
Okay.
Thank you for
So you don't do it.
Well,
I'm not gonna do it.
Jack, I don't base my life on what other people do or don't do. I never have and I never will. That doesn't mean I don't take advice. I don't listen to advice from other people, but it's been my experience, and I got to admit sometimes, well, I try to be open-minded and look at other, perspectives. But for the most part, most people only ask advice hoping that you're going to tell them what they want to do anyhow. So,
or they tell you what you want to hear.
So, but if I could join the military, at 60 years of age, I would probably do it.
You know what? Personally, I would do it at my age if my feet weren't messed up, my back wasn't messed up, my shoulder wasn't messed up, neck wasn't messed up. I would do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think.
I didn't call her stupid.
Oh, I know. But you did question her statement. But I
All
understand.
right, Skipper.
It's a pretty. That's a common saying, though. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. And typically, if you've got the room, but a knife can be ineffective in the right situation. It really depends on the situation. But the bottom line is, I would join the military if I could get in here in a year or so. After what I'm doing now, I wouldn't mind going.
If I were you, I would just keep doing what you're doing and just relax. And
Well, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just because the fact that if I left what I'm doing, well, there's a lot of reasons for it. I won't go into them right now, but there's a lot of reasons why I'm right where I'm at, and I'm gonna stay there for a while. Maybe till I'm 65. I don't know. Probably.
and Devil Dog is like, I ain't going back.
Well, I don't blame him. The fact is, because of the military, his ankles, are shot, his knees. He's a wore out person, and he ain't never gonna be able to get that back. So
My shoulders, my back, my legs, my feet, they're just done.
Jack, can I ask you how old you are?
I'm 42.
Okay. I was just curious. I thought you might be in your 40s.
I'm 42.
I'm not knocking on 60 here.
I don't care if you knock on me.
No, I ain't knocking on you. I'm just at all. The fact is, everybody, my family tends. My brother is older than I am. My older brother, I think he ran a marathon last year. So and yet my younger brother, the one just right behind me, has had to have a kidney replaced. He's had, it just kind of depends on everybody's different, and you can't judge yourself by anybody really else. I think in my head that I could get through boot camp and do some stuff, but in the military, but their rules, their policy won't let me, and so it is what it is. We are going to go ahead and end it. We're almost 2 hours into it, and I want to thank anybody that's left. Just before I take off, in one fast thing, I was trained. I was my best, but fortunately, didn't see much action. Hey,
well, that's the thing. You can't choose. Like in the military, you can't choose where you go, when you go, or anything else. You go where they send you and stuff like that.
All right, the ones I admire, Phil. I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Well, yes, I do admire them, Skip, but the people that are closer to my heart are the Vietnam veterans. Yeah. Because they did not have the support of the American people. They were, a lot of them were drafted as well, did not enlist. And so the thing is when you're drafted and you go over there and do service for your country and everything, and people can be against the war, that's fine and stuff like that. But for people not supporting the soldiers that went over there and did what was asked of them to do and everything else, and they didn't even do it voluntarily, they were drafted to do it, and they did it anyway, and then coming back to being cussed at and spit on and had rotten food thrown at them and everything else, that's that to me is now the people that are in Iraq and Afghanistan, when they come back, they're looked on as heroes and everything else. Back there in Vietnam, they weren't.
Well, I totally understand. The fact is that, you know, I work in a fairly safe environment. My wife and I've talked about maybe going to a different police department, but I'd have to give up my pay. You know, because I make pretty good money now. I've been there long enough, and I'm a supervisor, and I get paid pretty decent. I'd have to give up, you know, that. I'd have to give up. You know, I work, you know, where I work. I they have to have a reason if they're going to get rid of me. I'd have to give up position. I'd have to, you know, to do that. But still, I've considered it and looked at it and thought about it, and it's an appealing thought to me. But my wife sure don't want it.
I don't want you to. I think you'd be crazy to do that.
Well, maybe.
You wouldn't
But-
have tenure. You wouldn't have tenure. You wouldn't have freaking the pay and more dangerous job. Why?
Well, it's, you know, community policing. If I went to Florence, for example, if I went to the Florence PD, I think that you have more freedom. Where I'm at, it's kind of a confined space. You know, as in my position, I'm kind of stuck there most of the time at the front gate. I do go to calls. I went to two or three calls tonight. 2 calls, I think. But you know, it is it's a different thing, and I would be around people in my hometown as opposed to driving. You know, there's several things that I look at, and it's, you know, it's tempting, but my brain tells me that I really need to enjoy the pay, the stature,
Yes.
you know, position.
Yes.
I agree. I mean, but I guess sometimes I just, you know, feel like I need a change. But I'm not doing that. I'm staying right where I'm at. It's just
Okay.
a question.
Good.
It's just a question of how long. I think I may go to 65. So, my pleasure, Dennis. But a lot of people look at what I do. They don't, you know, even though I'm a certified police officer, been through the academy, could go right to work for the Florence PD. Now they'd have to put me.
You need to stop worrying about what other people think, Gary.
Oh, I ain't worried about what other people think. I just know it's there. And it's not. And what they think has nothing to do with my thoughts or interest in doing something like that. People that do that tend to be risk takers, and I think that I don't think I ever really grew up and had any believe I have much in the way of limitations. So, I just, you know, I don't know. The thought is appealing to me. I know Wallace works where we work, but over the forensics area. But then he turns around and works also over at the Florence PD. And so I could work with a friend, you know, and just, you know, good night, Numas. Thank you for coming in, Skipper.
Good night, Skip.
I'm just saying that there are aspects to it that are appealing. I don't know, you know, it's different, and sometimes, you know, I don't stay with most jobs for more than 8 or 9 years. I get the itch, I guess. 7-year itch, maybe a little later. Most jobs I've, you know, stuck with are up to about 8 or 9 years, and I'm running on starting on my 10th year there, and so maybe just restless feet or something. I don't know what you call it, but anyhow, I know I'd enjoy it. I got no doubts about that, but it's, you know, I won't be doing it though.
Good.
I may, if I do it, I would wait till I was ready to retire and then I'd go over there. Trouble is, it's 60 plus years old. It's hard. I would think it'd be harder to get on with the police department. I'm sure they would want younger people. But still, I'm thinking at the end, when I finally decide to call it quits where I'm at, it's possible I could go, now I ain't saying I'd go to JPD or anything like that, but, I would consider going to Florence. That could be something I would enjoy until I died. So I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm not going to do it anytime soon. But I'd lie if I said I wasn't interested in it. So I think my common sense is saying I need to stay where I'm at. So
I agree with your common sense.
well, thank you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end it. I know I said that a few minutes ago, but
Well, you only got 5 minutes till 4.5 minutes till 2 hours, Gary.
I know, but that's 4.5 minutes where I could be talking, after party. And
All right, whatever. End it, Gary. I don't care.
well, you're getting credit for the full 2 hours, Devil Dog. You'd get that even if we ended 15 minutes. So, hey, you showed up, so I'm appreciative. I am, truthfully, and I'm thankful for Jack too.
Did Skip leave?
He says now I must get to bed. LOL. Good night, everyone. That was the last thing he said, and that was about 2 or 3 minutes ago. So we do have 6 people here, and every hour does it does count towards my watch hours. So I'm thankful for that. And let's see here. Anyhow, thank y'all for coming in. Joanne, thank you. I appreciate you being here. I do. Numas, I think the only 2 that's been chatting in chat for the last while. I'm very thankful that you were here.
Rebecca.
If you get a chance, Joanne, sometime hop up on one of these live streams. Love to talk with you in person. We'll end in 3, 2, 1. Y'all have a good night.